Can someone tell me why for 2 hours ago I said, okay, I'll have 4 hours to make videos and now I have 2 hours? Where did the 2 hours go? I have to make a routine when I'm going to make videos. But anyway, this is part 2 out of 3. Dragon Rider Bakugou X Princess the Listener. Written by Bestie on Wattpad. Okay, let's begin. The king had now searched for 3 days and couldn't find her. He was devastated, broken that he couldn't find his daughter, and he didn't even want to think about what could possibly happen to her. All he could do at the moment was pray to All Might that his daughter, the princess, was safe, and that she soon would be returned to the castle. Katsuki had searched, together with Ejiro, for the kidnapped princess, and they were just about to give up when they heard weird noises and voices from the water. Pissed, Katsuki, look, look, the dragon said and pointed his index finger at the ship where a man held the girl, the princess, to force her to the ship. It's her, he whispered. It's her, he whispered, and Bakugou nodded. Let's go! No, wait. Let's attack them while they're off guard. So let them get on the ship at the moment they start sailing. We attack, Katsuki said, and hid behind the bush. The ship started sailing, and Ejiro had already turned into a dragon as Katsuki hopped on. They flew until they were above the ship, and Katsuki jumped off, Kyushima's back, preferably landing on the ship with a loud crash. All the men already had their swords out. Katsuki smirked. It was a long time ago I got into a fight, so he felt a little rusty. It's not like their amateurs will be fighting me, he thought, punching a guy in the face and kicking him in the groin. Ejiro took someone of the men in his mouth and between his claws before throwing them into the water. He looked down at all of the men already passed out. The redhead didn't think that he sat down on the ship, patiently waiting for Katsuki to find the princess. How many freaking floors does the ship have already? Katsuki said out loud, clearly annoyed. Boom! He heard, and the ship started to sink. He ran outside and saw the dragon sitting on the ship. The frick, shitty hair! What the frick are you doing? Get away from her, you flying freaking lizard! Huh, sorry, Bakugou bro, he said and flew up. Bakugou saw a glimpse of hair-colored hair, and saw the princess, Wen, was already underneath the water surface. She was tied to a chair. The dragon pulled the chair above the surface, and he heard a loud gasp, then coughing. He untied her and slipped and fell off the chair coughing. After she had calmed down, he carried her to the top of the ship. Oh, stupid hair! The dragon picked them up with ease and flew them over to the land. Who are you guys? The princess asked and sat up. Since her clothes were completely drenched in water, the ashman could see right through them, so he could see her bra, and her dress was torn. The pajamas that the princess was kidnapped in. She caught him staring and turned around. Don't look! She squealed. Katsuki poked her back, and she turned her head. He was holding a white long-sleeved shirt and a blue pleated shirt and a bra and underwear. Because it's nice to ask how he got them. She took them. Well, are you going to turn around? Wen asked. He blushed and did as she asked, watching Kirishima fly in circles above them. I'm done. I made this for you, Wen, Ejiro said, and he had the small flower crown, but it was also so little that she used it to tie her hair up with a neat ponytail. Her hair was wet, but he dried it with fire. Ah, thank you, Mr. Dragon. It's beautiful. This is why Bakugou hated magic magical islands. From the beginning, it's warm and fuzzy, and out of nowhere, bam, it's cold as frick. Oi, it looks like we're going to freeze to death, Katsuki said. As in that wasn't already obvious. Lan smiled weakly and closed her eyes. Shimon wasn't there. He was playing with some animals he saw. It was very odd, a dragon happily playing with 2 bunnies, a turtle, 2 foxes, and a squirrel and 4 birds in the cold. He took the blanket that he got from the ship and wrapped it around her. He pulled her close to him, and as they stared at the hot fire. Hey, Katsuki, I don't think I said it, but thank you for saving me and taking care of me, she said softly, giving him the close-eyed smile. His heart skipped a beat. Whatever. He stuttered and turned his way away from her, hiding a small blush. You're welcome. Oh, that was so cute. I'll be reading part 3 tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.